So this is a machine learning AI techniques being used for to help researchers to find information the easiest way and the fastest way throughout all the database for the open source publication. Okay, so the website is called Elicit. So you can just Google Elicit, ELICIT.org. You just Google Elicit, and it will come up with the search result, and you can find that the first one will be the elicit.org. Okay, if you look through this one, I already opened it. So if you just Google Elicit, so it will take you straight to the website. Okay, okay, so this is the website. So this is the website where you can just write down whatever research question that you have in mind, and this website will search the open access journals articles and retrieve all the informations in a tabulated form. Okay, so you can just write any research question that you have in mind to start with your research or with your write-up. All right, so for example, in this case, if you look through this website, if you couldn't Google it, I will put the link in the below at the bottom of the in the description of this video. Okay, so there is only 3 tabs on top here. There is Elicit, and then the task, and then the start, and then the account setting. So in the account setting, if you are not logged in yet, you can just sign up for the Elicit signing in. Okay, you can just sign up. So in this case, I've already signed up, so I already sign in into the website. So if you didn't do that, just sign up with your email account, and then we come up with this. It will give you this page, right? So what you need to do is just simple. Okay, you can just write down your task over here. So let's say you want to find us, you have a research question that, and then you want to find the information on that particular research question. What are the answers that you're going to seek for in terms of your research question? So for example, um, let's start by writing out a research question. Okay, so you can write up your whatever research question that you have in mind. So for example, let's say we write up the research question like this, and then we try to just maybe we okay, I think that's okay. So okay, to what extent do English language proficiency courses underwent by the student facilitate them in providing the competency needed for workplace? Okay, so let's just revise this a little bit. So this is being taken. So let's just make it simpler. What extent do English language proficiency courses underwent by the students facilitate them in providing competencies among needed in workspace? Okay, and then what you just need to do is just simply click the search button, and then it will search the open access database that already, I think about they have about 250 million papers already giving access to them to search for the information. Okay, these are the results that you get. So you can see here. So the first one, you have the paper title, and then the second one, you have answer to your questions. So this will be very helpful to you in terms of starting up your write up. Okay, because it gives you ideas how to write up. Maybe you just can use the one that is appropriate to you, and so on. So if you like it, you can just put it a star over here. Okay, you can click on the star. So this is what you want to look further. So basically the star is just like you mark it as the relevant one to you, or if you didn't put it, and it's okay. Okay, and then you can also delete whichever that is not required. So this can be done here or it can be done later. Okay, so for example, in this case, the first paper English and competency mapping, and this is the title, and then this is the answer related to the title that answer your question. So it says here, the current student of Polytechnic APP Jakarta have weak English skills and do not perform well in written and oral communication. So in this situation, you can see that it gives you some ideas in terms of starting up with your writing. Okay, so this is not the only information available, so you can also sort this data. Okay, so you can also sort this table from the latest one and to the older one. All right, so for example, in this case, it gives you the year, and then you also have the citation, how many papers have been citing, how many people have been citing the specific papers, and so on. For example, this one, 23 papers already cited this article, and so on. And you can also list more of the data. So that means in this case, your research question is already a specific one, so it won't give you a lot of result, right? So normally, if you make your research question a bit general, it will give you more results. So you can just show more over here, and then you can just scroll until the end, until it reach to the end. Okay, and of course you can limit your search. Of course, you don't want to see too many articles and you don't have time to read everything, right? So what you can do is just showing everything. So in this case, I think this is the last one. So the 2000 is easier if you sort the database so that you know it has come to an end. So for example, if you click show more again and it doesn't change, that means it's already the list already coming to an end. Okay, so let's see if there is more on this one. Oh, is it? There's a internet connection problem here. So let's see whether it can come up with something else. Okay, anyway, let's just continue. Oh, there is a problem. Let me just reset this. Okay, so I will do this again. Okay, you sort it again. If you encounter any problem, just redo everything. Okay, and then however, you still can save this information at an earlier stage, but this one is just a technical glitch during my video. Right, so this is the last one. Hopefully, let's see if there is any more. Okay, that's it. Okay, so there's no more because this is the line. Even though I click on the show more, it doesn't change the last article. So that means this is the last article in the search list. Okay, not so many because we already given a very specific questions. Okay, if you want to see more information on this search list, you can just click on the add column and you can see other options. Okay, you can see other options. In this case, you can display the authors, right? You can display the journal from where the article has been written, for example, in this case, right? You can also identify if there is any information regarding the study type, the influential citation, the population studied, number of participants, number of students, population characteristic, age of participants, organism, regions where the study has been carried out, and so on. Okay, so the last three is actually the latest information added to the system, yes or no answer to your questions, and then it effects if you want to look at the effects. So and then the outcome measures. Okay, so this one is yes or no. Okay, if everything is okay, just click back and then you can just scroll and see what are the information regarding the added fill just now. So you have the effects over here. For example, the first paper just now, you have the effects. The only problem right now, because the scroll button is only appearing at the bottom of the screen. So this has been this features has been set to the developer so that they can make sure that the scroll button, for the horizontal scroll button, can appear in the first page itself, or not at the bottom of the list. Okay, so that they are working on it. All right. So I say here you can see the effect contributed to the development of some of the key competence for lifelong learning, especially multilingual skills and cultural sensitivity expression, but also digital skills and personal and social skills of the participants. Okay, and then the outcome measured competency needed to present moment and the future. So this gives you some ideas. What are the outcome that is possible to extend and so on. Okay, so that's it for this one. You can also filter the information. So here you can filter abstract content keywords, so you can filter based on specific keywords that you are looking for, or you can also filter the year. Okay, you want since which year. So if you want the latest 5 years, so you just click on the years over here, and then also the type, whether it is an RCT review, systematic review, or meta analysis. All right, okay, that's it in terms of the search engine. Okay, what to do next? Okay, what to do next? Okay, this information, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to delete it earlier, at this stage you can delete it if you see that the paper is not related to your study. So you can just click the bin here, okay, the dustbin over here on the left side, and it will go to the recycle bins. All right, okay. If you want to see more information on these particular papers, you can just click on any of the papers. So for example, I click on the first paper, and it gives you the abstract, so you can read through the abstract first before you make any decision whether to delete it or not. Or you can also, if they give you the PDF, you can view the PDF. Okay, for example, if here you click on the PDF, okay, it will download the PDF for you. You can save the PDF files, you can read the PDF file, and so on, to get more information on the article itself. All right, so that is another features that is available in Elicit. Okay, another one is that you can save. Okay, you can save your search into a csv file, or into a .bib file. Okay, .csv file or .bib file. Okay, so if you don't have Zotero, Zotero is just a search and is simply like Mendeley. Okay, if you don't have Zotero, you can just use Mendeley. I'm not sure. In this case, it doesn't support Mendeley at the moment, but it supports Zotero management. Okay, so you can download it as .csv file, or you can download it with .bib file. Okay, so the bib file can be used with Mendeley. Okay, I didn't use Mendeley, so I'm just going to show you the use of this bib with the Zotero. Okay, so let's see how it looks when you download this information into a CSV file. So just click on the download button here. So you have download.csv. So click this one, it will download all the information that you have already extract. Okay, you have already extract using your research question that you have set in the taskbar. Okay, once it is downloaded, you can just click open the file. Okay, now you can see that all the information has already been transferred into the Excel file. Okay, so let me just make it easier to visualize. So I just want to drag this one first, the paper title, to make it bigger, and also the answer to make it bigger so it is easier to read. You can adjust this later. And one more thing, I would just want to make the width of the abstract a bit bigger so that I can display it and read it easily. You can also hide some of the column that is not needed, that are not needed, right? Okay, so now just click on the left side to select everything, and then choose the alignment to be top alignment, and then just wrap text. Okay, now it's already wrapped. Okay, so now you can see that you can read through all these things easily. And then one last step is to format the row height. Okay, just go to format and then auto fit the row height. Okay, so now it's already auto fit the row height. Okay, unless you want to make it something else, right? Okay, so basically this is the result that you obtain once you download the search result into CSV file. So you can see that. So this is the abstract. You can read the abstract, and from here you can come up with your own reference. Okay, so you can create your own matrix, reference matrix over here. So you have all the information. So you have the citation, the authors, journals, the years, and so on. Okay, so once you have satisfied with your CSV file, then you can just click save. Okay, just click save. Okay, so that is one way to get the search result into your computer. Okay, another way is by downloading the BIP file. Okay, you can also download the BIP file. Okay, so here you have the BIP file. So I will just download the BIP file. Okay, click on the download button, so it will download the BIP file into your computer. So it's already downloaded here. The name of the file is elicit result.bib. So how to use this BIP file with Zotero? Okay, before we go for that one, let me just show you the Zotero interface. So this is Zotero. So you have my library over here. Okay, suppose that I want to create a new one. Just now I create a new folder. So let's say this folder is new search date 18 April. Okay, so I already created a new search date 18 April. So this is my default Zotero folder at the moment. All right, so you go back to the Elicit. So before just now we already downloaded the BIP file. You can also save this search, okay, this search and result into Zotero as a snapshot, and whenever you want to go back and see whatever that you have searched for, you can just click the file save in Zotero, and it will bring it back to the original web pages. Okay, so on top here there is one button called save to Zotero. Okay, embedded metadata. So you click on this icon, so it already saving to new search 18 for 2022. So it will save to the default, not default, the current folder that is active in your Zotero platform, right? So it's already saved here. If you go back to Zotero, you can see that this is the result. Okay, so give you a snapshot. If you double click this button, okay, this double click this metadata, embedded metadata, it will bring you back to your search, previous search on Elicit. Okay, so just double click, so you can see that it brings you to the original search that you have done just now. Just now I opened my search in Microsoft Edge. When you click this, that one, just one, because my default browser is Google Chrome, so it will show in the Google Chrome. This is the result that you obtained just now. Okay, so that is one way. And then this just give you the result, right? So how do you find the information or all the list of all the elements that you receive from your search result into your Zotero? How you import it into Zotero? Okay, on top here there is a button where you can just click new item, and then here you can link to a file. So here you can link to a bib file. So in this case I just link to file, and then I want my result just now, Elicit bib, open. Okay, so it already linked the bib file into your Zotero folder. So under here you just click Elicit result, double click the Elicit result. So it says here, do you want to import the file Elicit result bib? Yes. If you click on import into a new collection, then it will create a new folder. But I want to import in this folder, right? So I just uncheck the box here and then click OK. So now it is importing. So now you can see all the papers, all the information, all the metadata that you have just extracted just now. So you have the title, you have all the information. Okay. Right, so basically this is the basic one. If you want to add more information, then you have to add it manually. So they are working on extracting all the information together, like the PDF and so on, right? So how to use this reference manager in your Words document? So let me just open an empty Words document. So make sure that your Zotero is active. So open a blank document. So suppose that I write something and I want to add the citation. So let's say I take the first question just now from my list. Okay, let's say I have this one. So this is the first one, right? So at the University of Iberia Business. Okay, so I want this one. So suppose this is basically what you have to do in terms of writing your article. You write something and then you cite the authors, right? So let's just go through this one, Control V. And then I want to add the citation, who says this. Okay, so what I need to do, just go to the tab Zotero. Under the tab Zotero, you have the edit citation. Okay, you edit citation. So choose your citation style. So in this case I'm using APA 7 edition. Okay, click OK. Okay, so now it gives you the option. You can just write the title or the name, or you can just click on the classic view and you can see all the information from your Zotero folder. Right, so let's say here what who is the author just now. So the first one, the author is let me check here. So this is by Simos, right? A Simos. So let's just go back to Zotero. Okay, you can just check Simos over here. So this is the one. Okay, everything Simos, right? So I think this is the one. Click on this one and then just click OK. Okay, so now it gives you the citation, and then for example you continue with the next sentence. So the next sentence will be the Fabrianto here. So let's see the text. So let me just get the text. And add to the words document, and then add in the citation. So again, add citation, and then you can just search or key in the information. So I'm looking for Fabrianto, so D Fabrianto, click OK. If you want to add more information like preface, suffix, and then pages and so on, so you can just put it there, right? So click OK. So now you have two citations. So once you have done with your citation, maybe you want to add your references. So what you need to do is just simply go to add edit bibliography. So click on add edit bibliography. So it will automatically add your bibliography at the end of the page. Alright, so that is how you use Elicit with Zotero. So hopefully this video give some new information to all of you, some new knowledge to all of you, to help you do your research and also help you in terms of writing an article for a journal publication. Alright, so do share this information with the rest, with your friends and with your colleagues, so that everybody will know how to use this, and it will benefit to everybody. Alright, so until then, thank you.